Hello everyone, welcome you all for a brief video presentation on the subject of Indian Constitution, second semester of engineering. I am Bharathan, second semester, Sri Venkateswara College of Engineering, Department of Artificial Intelligence. I will be guiding through the video. When we speak about the Constitution, the first thing that comes to our mind, or the first thing about the Constitution, is the preamble, which is actually a summary of what is actually present in the Constitution. Here I'll be going out through 25 multiple choice questions across 5 different topics. The 5 topics that I'll be covering now would be the role of Constituent Assembly, what are the roles and what are the duties of the Constituent Assembly. I'll be discussing through 5 multiple choice questions. Fundamental rights and restrictions which are given to the citizens of India, what are the rights they have and at what times these rights can be restricted and under which articles can these be done. The Union Executive is the Prime Minister, the Cabinet Ministers, and the other elected members of the Parliament. The parliamentary system, the proceedings of the Parliament, how does the Parliament work, the judicial system and Supreme Court is about the courts, the laws of the courts, and the district and state high courts also. First topic I'll be going through role of Constituent Assembly. The first question, when was the Constituent Assembly of India formed? Here, for every question, we will be having 4 possible answers. One of them is the right answer. The 4 options given here for this question is 1945, 1947, 1949, and 1950. For the question, the Constituent Assembly of India was formed in 1949. Who served as the President of the Constituent Assembly of India? The 4 options given is it Mahatma Gandhi, Jawaharlal Nehru, Dr. Rajendra Prasad, or Dr. B.R. Ambedkar? The right answer for this question would be Dr. Rajendra Prasad. He actually served as the President of the Constituent Assembly of India. How long did the Constituent Assembly take to draft the Indian Constitution? Constitution cannot be drafted in a single night. It was a very hard work of around months and years. And given 4 options here, whether it's 1 year, 2, 3, or 4 years, the right answer would be 3 years. The next question, the chairman of the drafting committee of the Constituent Assembly, we all know it's Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. Mahatma Gandhi, Jawaharlal Nehru, and Dr. Rajendra Prasad being the other options for the question. The Constituent Assembly of India is known for its what is the speciality of the Constituent Assembly of India? Is the question asked here. The 4 options, diversity and inclusivity, authoritarian rule that is not there in the Constitution, we have a democratic rule, religious discrimination, the fundamental rights has given everyone the choice to their religion, there is no discrimination in India. Short duration, no, it is not the answer. The answer here for this question would be diversity and inclusivity. Now we'll go for the next topic, 5 questions in the first topic, 5 in each topic. The second topic would be about the fundamental rights and restrictions. So first question in this topic, fundamental rights are enshrined in which part of the Indian Constitution? We know there are around 22 parts in the Indian Constitution. In which part can we find the description of fundamental rights in the Constitution? It's part 1, 2, 3, or 4. The right answer is part 3. How many fundamental rights are guaranteed in the Constitution? Is it 5, 6, 7, or 8? So in the Constitution, we have been given 6 fundamental rights. The next question, which article discusses the right to constitutional remedies? Here, there are 4 options, Article 32, Article 19, Article 21, and Article 14. The correct answer to this question here is option A, Article 32. Which article allows restriction on fundamental rights? See, fundamental rights are something which everyone have, but in some certain cases, some certain exceptions, these fundamental rights can be restricted from the people. Is it given in Article 32, Article 19, Article 21, or Article 14? And the right answer here would be Article 19. Freedom of speech can be restricted in the interest of. So here the question is why freedom of speech will be restricted. Is it in public order? or to maintain democracy and morality, or is it to maintain the national security? But in all these cases, the freedom of speech has to be restricted. Otherwise, there would not be any proper order in the public, or there would be a threat to democracy or the morality of the country, and sometimes there may be threat to national security also. Now, let's go to the third topic, the Union Executive and Parliamentary System. The Prime Minister is appointed by who appoints the Prime Minister? Is it the President, Vice President, Lok Sabha, or the Rajya Sabha? The right answer to this would be the President. The President of India holds office for a term of how many years would be the question here. The four options given are 5 years, 6, 7, or 4 years. The right answer, as we all know, is 5 years. The President of India holds his office for a term of 5 years. The Council of Ministers is collectively responsible to whom? The ministers or the cabinet of ministers is collectively responsible. It's not to the president, prime minister, or the Rajya Sabha, but it is for the Lok Sabha. In parliamentary system, the executive is accountable to the legislature. Judiciary, military, and bureaucracy are the other options given, but the right answer is legislature. Who is the nominal head of the Indian executive? We all know who is the first person of India. It is the president. The prime minister, vice president, and speaker, they are also important office holders in the country, but they are not the nominal head of the Indian executive. Now let's go to the next topic, the judicial system and Supreme Courts. The highest judicial authority in India. Which is the highest judicial authority? It is not the High Court. High Court is the highest judicial authority for states. District Court is for district. Lok Adalat is not a judicial authority. Supreme Court is the highest judicial authority in the country. The Supreme Court consists of how many judges, including the Chief Justice of India? Is it 9, 11, 15, or 21? So here there are totally 9 judges in the Supreme Court, including the Chief Justice. The retirement ages of the judges of the Supreme Court, is it 60, 62, 65, or 70? A theoretical question. The answer to this question would be 65 years. Which of the following is not a type of court? Is it Lok Adalat, District Court, Sessions Court, or Lok Sabha Court? Here, Lok Sabha Court is not a type of court. Lok Sabha is an assembly. The Supreme Court was established in which year? Is it in 1950 or 1947 when we got independence, or as late as 1971 and 1980? The correct answer for this question is 1950. Let's go to the last topic of the video, elections and electoral process. Which of the following is essential for voter identification? Is it Aadhaar card, passport, PAN card, or all of these? The answer would be all of these. Aadhaar, passport, and PAN card are very essential for voter identification in India. The process of verifying and confirming voter identity is voter registration, exit poll, ballot casting, or voter identification. The voter ID card is actually the process of verifying and confirming the voter identity in India. The tenure of Chief Election Commissioner is it 3 years, 5, 6, or 10 years? The right answer here would be 5 years. Which article deals with the Election Commission of India? The ECI is given or described in which article of